coming to you live from the roof post-game. Notre Dame just won the national championship back-to-back. We're coming to you live from the Notre Dame tailgate to run an on-set Mitchell Pehlke Lacrosse Show episode. How we feeling?
Best team ever!
And we're live at the Notre Dame tailgate, getting it going here in Philly. How we feeling?
This is great. National championship. We got the crowd. We got the experience.
Notre Dame, how we feeling?
They're fired up. They're fired up.
Right outside the link, getting it going here. Packed episode. We're talking championship weekend. We're talking national championship. A little III Roundup for Miles to get his placement back. Do we want the mannequin back?
I think we need the
don't know
mannequin
yet.
back. We
And
need
we're
the
going to finish
mannequin.
with a little
I think we need the
PLO
mannequin.
roundup. How we feeling though? Post-championship. Championship game ended 20 minutes ago?
Yeah.
And Notre Dame deserved it. Back-to-back for the Irish.
It was domination from Notre Dame. Maryland came out 2-0. I was like, wow, we might have a game here. Notre Dame 15-3 the rest of the way. Complete domination on both sides of the ball. I thought Maryland at the beginning came out strong and the turnovers really hurt, and then it spiraled from there.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this from the get-go. This is the best team. This is the best team that we will ever see in our lives. Top to bottom.
Really?
Haven't lost in regulation this year. People want to bring up 2022 Maryland versus 2024 Notre Dame. 2024 Notre Dame would beat 2022 Maryland by 3 to 5 goals.
Wow, that's a big take.
That's a good take.
They'd be favored
2022
on the line.
Maryland versus this year's Notre Dame squad. Let's go down the list. Who are we taking if that squad played each other today?
They played in 2022, and Notre Dame only lost by 2. This team right now with the Kavanaghs brothers are going to go down as the best duo in lacrosse history.
Okay, that's a whole different take. We're not even going to.
No, they are. If you
No,
wanna
I
go
love that take. They're definitely up there, but they're not the best ever.
Who do you want to say? The Thompson brothers?
Yes.
Lyle Miles and Ty
I'm
Thompson.
serious.
This
Cut
guy,
the show early. Cut the show early. Cut the show early.
0 championships.
Cut it early.
0 championships.
All right, down the line. You got Notre Dame. Who you got?
2022 Maryland.
Yeah,
You're
I got,
talking about
I got,
the box.
Chris is going to give me crap for this. It's 2022 Maryland to me. It's going to be a good
Chris
game.
and Pat Kavanagh are the second best brother duo ever to do it.
I agree with that.
Behind Lyles and Mile, without a
So
doubt.
2022
Look, I know
Maryland
it's
or what team?
I'm picking, since I played against that team,
Yeah, you're right.
and I felt it, 2022
So
Maryland.
that's 3-1.
Can we talk about
Some
the end of the
pro-
third quarter in that game?
It was tied 11-11 going into the fourth.
Yeah.
The Buckeyes did not score another goal, and Maryland scored.
We lost
15.
19-11, outscored 7-0.
Some programs celebrate Final Four. Some celebrate
God.
Tewaaraton.
Dayton Club Lacrosse.
Notre Dame and Dayton, we celebrate national championships.
Wow.
He's
wow.
on the train now.
Wow.
You know,
Folks.
Dayton Club Lacrosse National. Dayton versus Stevens. Who's going to win that game?
We've talked about this.
Dayton.
No, 21 goals.
Hey,
Stevens
before
by 20.
before we dive into the national championship, let's go over the Final Four real quick. And by the time we talk about the national championship, the Cavs, the whole Irish team will be out here celebrating, and a couple famous people will be in this chair. Stay tuned for that. Initial thoughts about the Final Four. Hoagie, take us away.
Yeah, no, the Denver Notre Dame game was interesting from the start. I know I got notorious. I picked Denver. It was good first half, but Notre Dame just too much talent across the board. Will Lynch dominated. The Cav brothers doing their normal thing.
I mean, Pat, 5, Chris, 4. I mean, it's just like you kind of saw it early. We saw it early in the year. There was never any doubt.
And we like
in
Chris
the first half.
Kavanaugh's post-game speech where,
Yeah.
he talked about, like, next game. Like,
Yeah,
let's go.
absolutely. Absolutely. General thoughts about the Final Four?
Yeah, I think just Notre Dame can beat you so many ways. We saw them in the first Final Four game against Denver. They could match the physicality. They could match the senior leadership that Denver has. But then you saw the way that they get it done against Maryland today. They could just so many different ways they could beat you.
Yeah, you're not going to bully Notre Dame.
Yeah.
We always
You're
knew
not.
that. I don't know how you – did you pick Denver?
I picked Denver.
I don't know why you did that.
Miles, do we
He's
want
a
to talk
squid.
about why you're in second to last place?
Yo,
or
one of
no?
these people behind us is going to take Miles' spot next
Yeah.
episode. Who wants
Who
it?
wants Miles'
Who
spot?
wants it?
We need diversity on this show.
God.
Oh, my God.
All right. The first game, not going to say we saw it coming, but at the end of the day, Notre Dame did catch the W. On to the second game, the more marquee matchup, 2:30 UVA versus Maryland. That was the more surprising
Yeah,
game.
Maryland came out hot. They kind of took off from where they left off against Duke. They came out hot from the start, and they kind of owned the whole game. Weirman was phenomenal, and Shelley had a tough day against Ajax, only having 1-1. The lowest amount of goals, only 6 for UVA under the Lars Tiffany era.
Which is pretty crazy. if you
UVA
think
looked
about.
out of it from the start, honestly. If you looked at the emotion on the sideline, it just didn't look like their day. They started Morris, which we talked about last week. Was that the right call, do you guys think? I mean,
I think it
was
was.
the only
We
call.
talked about this.
It was
the only
we
call
talked
you
about
could
this.
do.
it would have been worse if Nunes was in, you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dukes, we talked about this.
Yeah.
We said after the quarterfinals, if you're Lars Tiffany, what are you saying to Nunes and Morris?
Morris, look, what you say to Nunes is, look, kid, You're Swiss cheese right now.
No.
You're an
He's calling him
absolute-
Swiss cheese.
You're an absolute liability in net.
You're talking about Morris?
No,
he's talking about
I was gonna say.
being like, Morris earned the right to start in the Final Four in the national championship. We're going to ride with him right now.
I agree with that.
We
Like,
talked
Nudes,
about this in
Nudes
the-
had his chance. He's been a liability in that all year for the most part. Yeah, did he show up some games? For sure. But when your goalie is on a roller coaster of a ride and you can't like consistently count on him, it's trouble.
We talked about this in the press box. You think both goalies are transferring next year? I
No,
don't think so.
no, I didn't see that.
Didn't you
Dude,
say
Get this guy off the show!
Mannequin.
Get this guy off the
Mannequin.
show!
You don't think so?
I
do
never
they both
said
stay?
that.
Do they both stay?
Please.
Do they both stay?
Comment below if you want to take Miles'
He never
spot next
said
episode.
that both UVA goalies are transferring. They're going to have no goalie then.
Yeah, but you said that someone's gonna hit the portal. You said they're
Oh
gonna
my
just-
God.
all right,
Next.
All right, what do you thought about that? Nunes, Morris.
Yeah, honestly, I think that if I'm them, I thought this was going to be Morris. Kind of, if he had a good weekend, it was kind of his spot. Nunes hits the portal. They both kind of had bad. Nunes had a bad tournament run, and Morris didn't show out in the semi. I think they're going to go in for a competition next year,
Yeah.
and they're battle it out. Maybe bring in a transfer if they can find one just to compete for the spot.
Yeah, maybe trying to get someone like that guy number 44 on Notre Dame. I would say get a goalie like him.
Get a guy like Liam Entenmann.
Yeah,
That'll
get
help
just
a lot.
like the
All
greatest
right,
goalie of all
peek into the
time.
future real quick. If you're Lars Tiffany, it's September of next year. What are you telling Morris and Nunes if both of them stay? Dukes, you go first.
It's an open job.
Okay.
Anybody, freshman, walk on, everybody, open tryouts.
Wow, Dukes has come back for
We're
6
gonna
years.
have
He's got a
Charlotte-
spot.
Yeah, we're having Charlottesville High School. Those goalies, they have a chance to start at UVA next year. Open job.
I think-
Anybody-
Miles, what do you think?
Of course he's gonna say it's an open job, but I really don't think it would be. I think he's gonna. Yes, it's gonna be an open job. He's gonna tell him it's an open job, but I don't know. What do you think?
I think personally.
What do you got to say? Yo, let me ask you a question live on set. How many adult beverages are you in so far?
17 to 25.
Quick question. The 2022 Maryland Terrapins went undefeated versus this year's Notre Dame squad. Who's better?
Correct. Well, they got him early in the season, right? And then Notre Dame got snubbed. They got snubbed because of the Ivy League influence. You bring them, look at Notre Dame plays their best fucking lacrosse at the end of the season. Like you got champions do. So you catch Notre Dame in 2022 at the end of the season, not happening.
Wow,
Yo,
folks.
going back to the.
You heard it. You heard it here
and going
first.
back to the UVA, I think.
Wait. Do we have a fan shotgun action? Let's go.
Come on,
Hey,
folks,
scoot away
here,
from the
go
tech.
Irish,
Scoot away
baby.
from the tech. Watch out for the tech. All right,
Back up,
ready?
back up.
On three. Ready? Quickest shotgun. 1, 2, 3. Wow,
Who's
folks.
winning?
Wow,
Who's
folks.
winning? Who's winning?
Wow, this guy right here. This guy. What do you got to say? Come here.
These guys suck. That's all I gotta say.
Jump him
Let's
over
go.
your
We're
head.
live
Going
here.
back on the UVA, though, real quick. Lars is talking to his compliance officer, trying to find out how Alex Rode can get another year of eligibility back.
Wow, folks.
We need Rode back, Dukes.
We need Rose.
Hey, but let's touch real quick on the Duke. Or sorry. You know, Shelley ended his career that way. Did we ever see it like that?
It was tough. Honestly, I watched Shelley's press conference. I felt for the guy. As a kid from Charlottesville, he really laid his heart out for the program, but he left it better than he found it. So you got to give him credit there.
like that.
And Lars Tiffany was always funny on his press conference, giving us some juice for next year. That guy's just an all-time guy.
He's a legendary
That guy's
guy.
a legend in
All right,
lacrosse.
quick peek into the future. Tewaaraton announcement is this Thursday, May 30th. We're obviously on a Monday, Championship Monday. Who's winning the Tewaaraton? Start with Dukes and come around the horn.
There's one right answer. Then there's going to be Miles' answer, which isn't the right answer.
Talk about what Miles said. Up in the press box, where all four of us are watching this, studying the script, and Miles says the most heinous take. Once again, this could be the Salisbury Dynasty take.
Yeah,
What do you got?
we were up in the press box talking about Tewaaraton, and we think it's down to Pac-Cav and Entenmann. It's pretty
Yep.
at this point, right? Miles was confused why Entenmann was even in the running, which is
He's like, Entenmann?
He goes, Entenmann?
Entenmann's not
Why is
waiting.
it-"
Whoa,
He goes,
what?
how could that go to Entenmann? Are you serious? Are you serious?
He just.
This is 2 weeks in a row.
All it is that he didn't
Please
have,
put the mic closer to your face.
he
Let the
didn't-
fans hear
He
you.
didn't have the tournament that we expected.
That's ridiculous.
He played great
Hey,
today.
can I ask you a question? Hey, do you want to be? Hey, do you want to be on the show next week? Do you want to take Miles' spot?
Yeah, sure.
He literally, Miles just said that Entenmann should not be considered for the Tewaaraton.
Folks, it's outrageous. We might have to get producer Brett to take his spot
I mean-
next week. It's just like
Oh,
heinous.
does he want to talk
Yeah,
about
can
that?
we talk about how Liam Entenmann and I have beef somehow?
Roll
We're-
back. Tell the story.
So we are on the field. We're
This is not gonna
celebrating
end
with
well.
Notre Dame. It felt like we won the national championship. All of a sudden, Liam Entenmann walks by me, looks me right in the face, and goes, "Virginia, right? Virginia," and then stares me down. I'm like, What? Like
Miles.
I wish we had footage of that.
Legend shaking in his
Hey,
boots.
wait till
one
Entenmann
here.
sees this footage,
I
Miles.
was the only one. No, we're gonna have to get him on set. We're gonna have to get him on set.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Miles, you know Entenmann's gonna see this, and you're gonna look like a
No,
fool.
Entenmann's gonna be sitting right here, and I would say, let's wrestle it out. Okay, in your personal opinion, who's the most handsome Notre Dame lacrosse player?
Good
I like
question.
that question.
Great question, Mitch.
Wow.
Good job.
That's a good question.
Good question. That's a
Shout out
great
to my
question.
boyfriend. I have a boyfriend,
which one is
Michael
he?
Cutler, and he doesn't play
I
on
don't
the
know.
lacrosse team. So
Okay, so if Big Mike's not in the question.
Oh my God, that's not literally what we call him, Big Mike.
Yeah, Big Mike.
Yeah,
I
so
know.
Big Mike's not there.
Who
Notre
is
Dame
it?
lacrosse roster.
Pause.
Who you
Oh,
got?
I'm not picking. Jess, who would you say is your most attractive lacrosse player? To Chris, because he's the coolest. She said Chris Kavanagh.
Chris Cav.
Oh, I like that.
Suddenly MVP of this game.
I need to just call back to something. Miles, you said that Liam Entenmann didn't have a good tournament.
Yeah, he said he didn't have a good tournament.
He saved 67% of his shots in the Final Four game and 76% of his shots during the championship game.
It's
he
crazy.
just went down as the
It's
best
crazy.
college goalie of
He
all
just
time.
made the Salisbury take, and he goes back to back like this.
It's not even a debate. Like, I don't even want to keep bringing it up. It
I
hurts
can't
my ears
wait
to
till
hear.
Entenmann sees this, Dukes. I mean,
Hey, before we go into the national championship with all the Notre Dame players, let's do a quick D3 roundup from Miles, a.k.a. the Mannequins, here soon.
Yeah, Tufts beats RIT 18-14. It was a crazy game. That looked really close in the beginning. Who was that guy? Number 7, Tagliaferri.
The Italian. Don't mess up that last name.
3 goals first
Yeah.
quarter.
Yeah.
Hat trick in the first quarter.
What grades he in, too?
I want to say he was a senior. He
So-
crapped on
yeah,
Stevens
so
when
we
he
start
played us.
now
He's a great player.
their first national championship in 9 years, so it's officially a dynasty for the
Yeah,
Tufts
is that what I'm
Jumbos.
hearing? Is that what
Is
I'm
it?
hearing?
Dynasty.
Is it a dynasty?
Salisbury's dynasty. Ah!
Everyone on no contact lacrosse wanted RIT to win that game. I feel bad for America. Tufts just upset
To
everybody.
Miles, kids, I'm sorry. All right, keep it rolling here. Lenore Ryan.
Lenore Ryan, that's D2. Is D2 real?
Oh,
my
Adelphi versus Stevens Tech.
Adelphi would roll Stevens Tech.
Adelphi versus Stevens Tech. Oh, my God.
Adelphi would roll Stevens Tech. You want to talk about Salisbury being top
Dude,
20?
top
They
it.
can't
Tough,
even make the
tough,
top
tough.
4 in D3. Manhattan Jaspers would roll the Salisbury
I
Seagulls.
got one question.
This guy is
Dan Arestia, back me up, the legend of
Dan
lacrosse.
Arestia. You're on the show here soon.
That's it.
Keep it going.
Jaspers all day.
Where is Adelphi located?
Long Island.
What town in on Long Island?
Cold Spring Harbor.
Garden City. Garden City. Change the matter. Garden City grit. Garden City grit.
No, congratulations to Adelphi on their big win
I'm from Long Island.
against Lenore Ryan.
That's a
All
compliment.
right, now we got women's D1 title game.
D1's title game. Hit us
Fuck
off.
yes.
Hit us off.
Boston College,
Woo!
bitch. Yes. they
What about the
should've
game?
won it.
Give us the rundown.
You know what? I was rooting for Boston College, and I think I should have rooted for it.
It was an upset, right? We
well,
thought
she
that
wasn't
North
It was
even,
1
like-
and 2, though. It was 1 and 2.
was it 1 and 2.
You know what? Like this game. Okay, love Notre Dame. You know what? I wanted UVA to play because that would have been more interesting.
So did
Because-
Liam, according to
You know
Miles.
what? We wanted not a blowout. We wanted
UVA.
more of like
Yeah.
Duke last year. Holy
You
crap!
kind of remind me of like Alex Earl a little
Alex
bit. You know
Earl.
I love Alex Earl. She's from New Jersey.
She's from Jersey.
She kills it. Yeah, no, she kills it. But all I'm saying is one of my best friends goes to UVA.
Oh, Mitch, look who's coming.
And
Mama Entenmann.
that? Mama Ensign, come on here. You gotta take the spot. You gotta
oh,
hop
fuck,
up. You gotta
yeah,
hop up.
I gotta give it.
Come on, it's your time to shine.
Miles.
Give her the headphones. Give her the headphones.
Miles.
Here you go. You gotta put the headphones on. We're gonna interview you. Here, I'll hold you still.
Miles Dubois is sweating bullets
Not
right
yet,
now.
not yet. When we're done,
Miles,
This
give
is
her a
Ensign.
hug.
Take a seat.
Oh my
This
God,
is our
dude, this
interview.
is great.
Here you go. This is for the Lacrosse Network.
I watch you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a
Here
seat.
you go.
This is Entenmann. Nice to meet you.
How are
Miles
you?
Dubois, nice to meet you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I watch you all the time.
Here, face me. I gotta fix your headphones.
Thank you.
Miles Dubois is sweating bullets right now.
All right, folks.
Mitch,
We are here live on set with Mama Entenmann. Cheer for.
Let's go, baby.
Introduce yourself for all the fans out there.
Hi, I'm Liam Entenmann's mom, Laureen Entenmann.
I like that.
Thank you for having me.
How excited are we that your beautiful son's going back to back?
I'm very excited, but I want to point out every single game he has played for 5 years, he has had 9 incredible players in front of him. Every single game, especially the D-men, the D-mids, every single game, and that has helped him make him a better player.
I
so
love that.
absolutely.
thank you
I
to
love
all
that.
those
Clap it
guys.
up for Mama
Yeah,
Entenmann.
clap it up. Clap it
No,
up.
seriously.
It really seems like Notre Dame is a we, not me. Everything's with the team involved. You know, this is actually a funny aspect you brought that up. We were in the press conference after Notre Dame won the Final Four, and a press conference guy asked Chris Kavanagh, how does it feel to have a hat trick the same with Pat? And he said, I don't care, we got the W.
Yeah,
That's
what
it's
he
all
said.
about.
The Cavs are all like that.
They truly do not care. And the Cavs get a lot of press. And you know what? Some people are like, why are the Cavs getting all the press? The Cavs do not look for the press. They're all about the team doing the best they can. They don't seek the press. No, seriously. They do not look for the press. I want to say that. Like, they do not look for the press. They get it because they're the media darlings. I get it, but they do not look for it. They're all about the team, all about their players.
Yeah, that's awesome. And Thursday's a potentially big day for the Entenmann family.
Yes.
Where does Mama Entenmann lie?
Mama Entenmann is just very, very happy that there's a defensive player in the mix. Not that it.
Look
no.
at that.
Yeah.
I like
God.
That. I love that.
That's a great call. No, I like that.
No,
That's
seriously.
Really
really
Not
do.
that it's my guy. Just a defensive player in the mix, getting recognition in this stage.
It's usually always the offensive guy.
It is, and I'm just happy that a D-man is in the mix and getting recognition among all these incredible players.
I mean, we have no inside source, but I think all four of us agree it's leaning towards Liam.
We think it's leaning towards Liam.
If it happens, great. If not, so we know Brennan O'Neill. We played with him since 7th grade. They were on teams together, against each other, on teams, USA together. Chaminade, St. Anthony's against each other, Duke ND against each other, middle school playing together. Great young man. I don't know Brandow. I don't know Matt Brandow. But Colin Schellenberger, I don't know him personally. Liam is very, very complimentary of him. Great young man.
Yep.
Shelly's a great guy.
He's a
Great guy.
Future teammate, too.
Yeah, future Atlas teammate. We asked, I don't know if you saw the clip the other day, we had Shelly on the show, and we asked him how happy he was not to have to shoot against Liam anymore.
I
He
saw
said
that.
it's nice to have him on his side.
I can't believe I'm with you guys right
This is
now.
awesome. Any last words you want to say to all the fans out there?
Thank you.
Thank
we
you.
have had 5 years of an incredible, incredible, beautiful journey. I'm so grateful. The fact that it ended like this is wonderful, but no matter how it ended, I'm just so grateful. Notre Dame Lacrosse.
I love that.
This
I love
community
that. I
is
love that.
just, I'm so grateful.
That's what
so
it's all
thank
about.
you for having
Thank
me.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Justice
Thank
for
you.
2022.
Yes,
Justice
yes.
for 2022.
Thank you, guys. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. I can hold him.
I got
Thank
a
you
little.
so
I'm not
much.
gonna lie. I was shaking. He goes. All four of us think that your son deserves it, and it's leaning that way.
I saved Miles there once again. I saved Miles there. I saved his career. I mean, what else?
Because Miles
How many
didn't actually
chances
say
you
that.
going to give Dubois?
God damn, you're in debt to me the rest of my life.
Can we talk real quick about this atmosphere, though? Look at this. This is
awesome.
Deal 8.
Woo! Yeah! I mean, Notre Dame. Play great on the field. Might play even better.
They know
on
how
the
to drink
weekend scene.
beers. They know how to have a good time.
Yeah. Hey, can we get a shotgun off real quick, Dukes and a fan?
Yep. Can we
Let's
get
do it. Hey,
Can
who
we
wants the shotgun?
who wants the shotgun with Dukes?
That's your boyfriend? Oh, come
Oh,
on,
come
Sam.
on.
Come
Come
on.
sit. Bring the shirt.
Wait,
Come on.
Chris's girlfriend here?
This is Eric Dobson's girlfriend.
Eric
Oh, we
Dobson,
gotta
what do you got
start
to say?
girlfriends.
Mrs. Dobson, how we doing?
He's great. Eric's great. They won the Natty. That's all I can ask.
You have to put that shirt on before you hop on set. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, we got Dukes, Barstool legend here. Clap it up for Dukes. Dukes. And what's your beautiful name?
Bridget,
What's your last name?
Egan.
Bridget Egan. Bridget. All right, in 3, 2, 1. No way, Dukes is losing. No way. Whoa. Oh,
I thought
close.
she had him.
That's close.
World class.
Good run. Yeah, she is. They say you're the GOAT.
I was low-key so scared I was going to lose.
Okay. And we have another special guest here live on set. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
so much.
Mitchell Pehlke Lacrosse Show. Get some frog merch, mitchellpehlke.com. Thanks for joining us. All right, next on the
That was
set.
awesome.
Introduce yourself for the fans out there.
I'm Delaney Bomber.
And
I'm
what's the connection to Notre Dame?
Chris Kavanagh's girlfriend.
Hey, before we start, I gotta tell you about. I saw Chris in the tunnel the other day, and so I picked Denver on the semifinal game, and he was not happy about it.
I bet.
He came up to me and was like, "You fucking picked Notre Dame." Gave me a hug, gave me a little chuckle, and then after they just won on the championship, he goes,
Yeah.
"Told you."
I like that.
He
I like
humbled
that.
me real
No,
quick.
Denver, come on.
What's it like dating a superstar?
MVP of the
Let's
game.
show the shirt real quick. Show the shirt. Look at that, Kavanagh 50.
Come
What's it
on.
like dating a superstar?
It's so fun. It's very fun.
Favorite thing?
I mean-
favorite thing about Chris.
Personally, I think Chris is dating me.
I like a little independent woman
Yeah.
right there.
Chris
I'm
is
a-
dating the superstar.
I'm a senior. He's a junior. I
Oh.
just graduated from Notre Dame.
Congratulations,
Thank
congratulations.
you. So
I think
like-
Chris is obviously a tremendous player on the field. Doesn't say a lot off the field. What's he like as a guy?
Oh, he's the best. He's so nice. Him and Pat are so thoughtful as people that like you don't see that a lot off the field because they're like super quiet and very to themselves. But they're basically the most thoughtful people that you'll ever experience, and their entire family.
So can you take us through the first date with Chris? How did you guys
How did
meet?
he ask you out?
How
and
did he
what'd
ask you
guys
out?
do?
Where did he take you to dinner? Give us the
I
rundown.
will actually tell you that Chris and I met a year ago at the national championship.
Wow!
Really?
At the tailgate? At the
Yep.
tailgate?
Really?
At the after tailgate.
Any last year tailgate smooches?
Locked on that
Live
one.
on set. We're here filling the link.
Locked
First date,
on that
what was
one.
it like?
First day, we went to an Italian restaurant in South Bend. It was great.
Better than Froyo.
Better than
Better
He
than
took-
Froyo.
he
We
took
went
his
to an
girlfriend-
Italian
Took
restaurant
his
and
girlfriend
everything.
first date at 22 years old in Froyo.
Come on. Froyo?
Is that a bad
Not
date?
Is that Ma
You
right
can
there?
do better
Is that
than
Ma
that.
right there?
That is my mom.
Come in here. Come in
on,
here real
Ma.
quick. Come in here.
Come on.
Come
She
on,
might
let's
be
go.
the biggest Kavanagh fan out there.
Come on, come on, come on. You're over here. You're over here. You're over here.
She's the biggest Kavanagh fan.
All right. Introduce yourself for the fans out there.
Molly Bomber here, biggest Kavanagh fan at Notre Dame.
Okay. This is I don't want this to turn anyway, but let's say back.
Oh,
in the
look
day-
at the shirt. Look at the shirt.
Wait a minute. Show to the camera.
That's
Show to
some
the camera.
MV mom right there.
My shirt's so loud, I can't hear you. What?
She wore that for
I love
the
it.
Georgetown game. We were watching the Georgetown game at a bar in South Bend because it was my graduation.
Yeah.
I couldn't go.
Yeah.
We were watching the Georgetown game at Brothers Bar in South Bend, and she was wearing that, and she goes, I think this is good luck.
Chris had a great effort that day, but darn it, so did I.
Mom wants credit.
Yeah.
I wore this
Mom
shirt.
wants
She
credit.
wants all the credit.
I had to run it back.
I love that. I love that. You know, we asked your beautiful daughter. We're going to ask you as well. Chris is an outstanding player on the field. What is he like off the field?
Quality kid, raised beautifully, always thinks about others. He's a great kid.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. What's one thing we don't know about your daughter that you want to tell all 100,000 fans? Little fun fact for us here.
She's telling me nothing. I think good people find good people. So if I think Chris Kavanagh's great, then
I'm
I
a
think
good
my
guy,
daughter-
though.
Advice.
You are a good guy. Wait a minute. I thought this was about my daughter.
No. I'm saying, like, you said good people find good people. I'm a good guy.
You're saying say something good about your daughter. Here I go. Ready? That was your question. I think good people find good people, and if Chris Kavanagh found my daughter, she's a great girl.
Yep.
That's a sign out. Drop the mic.
What's something that, like, what do you say to Chris before, like, a big game like this? Did you give him any, like, advice? What's the last text message you send him?
Every single game, I say, hey, good luck. Go kill him out there.
And then
Every single game.
And then
go
what did
kill
you
him.
say? You luckily, since you've been his girlfriend, they haven't had many losses. What did you say after the Georgetown game when they lost?
Great question.
I went home. I took a nap. I woke up. I said, totally okay. Don't even worry about it. You got him next time. Go kill him
And
out
they
there.
did. And they did.
Oh, yeah.
My answer?
What was your answer?
After the Georgetown game, I knew probably 10 minutes later that game served its purpose. That game woke us up. We came in defending champs.
They
that
needed
game
it.
served its purpose, came full circle, and we beat them when we needed to.
Yep.
I
I
like
said
that.
this
That's a
about-
great
that's
way to
what
mic
look
about
drop
at
from
me,
Ma.
Yep.
But I said after the loss, I said that's the championship DVD. That's where it starts.
As much as we hated losing that game, we needed it.
I have
If we
been on Notre Dame
were
for
we were
3 years.
undefeated, we would have had a target on our back the entire time.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Wellner, if you're
Put it
watching,
in, coach.
get Ma on the coaching staff. All right, that's it. Any last words for the fans?
Go Irish, baby. Come on.
And when he gets down here with Chris, get him on here. We'll get you
Yeah.
both on. Get him on here.
absolutely. Thank you
love
so
that.
much.
Thank you.
Hey, come here. Hey, right here. Get in here. Put these headphones on. Oh, I love this guy.
We were
Hugging.
just talking about this. We were
Loud
just
and clear,
talking
loud
about
and
it.
clear.
By the way,
Sit down.
Bad picker.
Yeah.
I follow this guy. He is not a good picker.
Come on.
Whatever he does, you go opposite.
You flip flop on me.
What'd you guys think?
It was
Domination.
awesome. I was the only one that picked you guys, though.
The boys were on it. Yeah,
I was the only one.
We got lots of love for you.
Yeah, let's
You
go.
wanted to, right?
Yeah.
Liam,
I'm the biggest. I am
Liam
one of the
thought he had
biggest
UVA,
Notre
though.
Dame guys of all time.
I watch. I know.
They should have 4 national championships.
You were forced to pick.
Give the fans a shout out who you are first. The fans want to know who you are.
My name's Rob Simpson. I'm the director of operations for the
Dr. Rob, hey, if you watch the Mitchell Pehlke free gear video, this is the man, the myth, the legend,
hooked it up.
with the 2-5 jersey.
We tried.
They say the best director of ops in the game.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying.
That's probably pretty accurate.
It
what they're
is.
saying.
How could it not be?
How does it feel, Big Rob, to go back-to-back, though?
We want a three-peat. So it's never satisfying.
Hey!
We keep
Wow.
we keep pumping.
I'll tell you what, I'm taking the Irish all next year.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
I'm hopping on the bandwagon.
Now you
I got to hop on the
You
wagon.
won't get harassed in the hallways
Don't worry.
of the
Chris
league.
Kavanagh. Wait till Chris
I
Kavanagh.
heard Chris had
That's good.
had a
That's
word
what
with
we
you.
like.
Exactly.
Those
You
are
want
guys
controversy
that love it.
sells tickets.
I love that. Controversy sells tickets. Put it on a T-shirt, Big Rob.
All right, I got to get going.
No, you're good.
Thank
You're
you guys.
good.
Do a great job.
Thank
Peace,
you.
man.
The
Peace.
legend.
Boys,
Dr. Rob.
thank you.
Rob Simpson. Follow him on
Miles.
Twitter. Most famous.
I know you're a big fan. I know.
Director of Ops, Men's Lacrosse.
We'll see you right back here next year. Next May. We'll see you right back here.
I hope.
Guys, I have a question for you. Who is better, Dr. Rob or number 44?
Dr. Rob, for sure.
Wow.
Dr. Rob? Tewaaraton him. Give him the Tewaaraton.
Again, folks, Miles Dubois does not think he should be in the running for the Tewaaraton Award.
This hairy Italian might be on set for Miles next week.
Love that.
Would you take
No,
his
he's
spot
not.
next week in New York?
No. We're going to
Give him the
Albany.
mic.
We're going to Albany.
Sorry, it's in New York still.
My bad.
All right, we are here. The Notre Dame players should come out any second. A couple gifts. Hey,
like-
sit down,
it's like
sit down,
Christmas.
sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down.
It's like Christmas
go,
around
pop
here.
this off.
Thank you. Ice cold beer tastes
All right,
damn
introduce
good.
yourself.
Appreciate
Introduce
you.
yourself.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks for being
Wait, oh, we got to get a kickstart.
Yeah, give me a kickstart.
You got to keep the mic on my face, and I'll show you how to kickstart. Put it up to my face. It's a kickstart.
Kickstart it.
Shout out Josh Kearson.
Just about the best sound in the world.
Yeah.
That was good.
All right,
Cheers
hold
to
up the
that.
mic. Hold up the mic.
Cheers to that, dude.
Introduce yourself for the
Again,
fans.
Miles Dubois is underage, so he cannot enjoy
Cheers,
it.
boys.
Cheers.
National Irish.
My name is T. Ridgway. My little brother, Michael Ridgway, is on the Irish, number 43.
Awesome.
There you go.
Awesome.
Number one guy in the locker room. Gotta love him.
Juice guy.
Locker room guy.
Juice
Locker room
guy.
Locker room
Absolute
guy.
Juice
juice
guy. You can always need those juice guys.
Where'd you
Always
play
need
high
juice
school?
guy.
Where'd you play at the next level?
So me and my little brother played at Georgetown Prep together, and then I went off to play at University of Richmond. There's another prep guy on the team currently. Will Angrick had a nice Gino
saw that.
today.
Yeah.
Nice apple too. He played his ass off.
Just another Italian from the DMV.
Just another great Italian from the DMV. Stud. Love Angrick. The boys just had a great day.
As a ball knower, someone that played at the
Ball
next level.
knower.
Yeah, ball knower.
Ball
Yo.
knower. I know ball.
Hey,
yo.
PFT commentator. I know ball.
I know ball.
What impresses you, like watching your brother on the team and whatnot? What impressed you most about Notre Dame? What made them so elite?
I think the number one thing is their team chemistry. We go out there for games out there.
100%.
Their whole team parties together, hangs out together. It's not grade by grade. Freshmen with seniors, everyone's hanging out, having
And I think
the best time.
The biggest thing is
the
like,
best time.
You know, they're not in the media a lot. You know, people have different, sayings about the Cavs, but they're the team guys. They're we guys.
They love each other.
Yeah.
The Cavs get on the mic. It's always we, not me. They're hockey
Love
guys.
that.
Hockey, lacrosse guys, the best type of guys.
Yeah. I
Just
love
a
that.
great squad.
Notre Dame going back to back.
Back to back. Hey, I'm calling it now. 3-peat.
Wow.
I'm calling it
I am
right
too.
now.
I am
Dukes
too.
is with me.
I am too.
Dukes is with me.
Chris
3-peat.
Kavanagh Tewaaraton next year.
Yeah.
Wow.
We need ESPN
Yes.
Sportsbook to give us a future
Do they
line
have
on
a
Notre
goal?
Dame.
Wow.
Do they
Who's
have a
our new
goalie
keeper?
lined up?
Who's our new keeper?
Who is our new keeper? Entenmann, also shout out best lacrosse player in the world right now.
Hey,
How
is
about
he
this?
winning the Tewaaraton?
He has to.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
has to.
Yeah.
He has to win the
Mitch, we gotta
Tewaaraton.
get him on here.
We has to. All about the
Talking about Miami?
Yeah.
You in
Why are we-
Miami?
Yeah,
The
why are we
Miami
talking-
Hurricanes.
They have no lacrosse team.
Why did we
They
talk
have no
about
lacrosse team.
He's selling shirts in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
what's going on here?
He's selling the counterfeit $10 shirts he screen printed down the road. Miami.
All right, here, I got a question for you guys.
Question.
My group chat was blowing up even before the game was over. 2022 Maryland or this year's
We
Notre
just
Dame?
talked about
Oh
that.
my
We were
God.
just talking about
that
it.
debate on the Mitchell Pehlke
We just
Lacrosse
talked
Show.
about that. We just talked about that.
It's a really good debate.
Because
it's a really good
nobody
debate.
people want to shit on me, be like, Dukes doesn't know ball, Dukes doesn't know this. I've been saying since before the tournament started,
Yes.
this team was better than Maryland. If they didn't lose one crappy overtime game to Georgetown, everyone would say this is a historically good team. This team was shit on 2022, man.
100%.
I think shit on them is an outrageous
That's an
take. I think it would
Big
be.
Ten bias.
I want to tackle you right now.
No,
That's an outrageous
outrageous.
take. It would be a great game,
That's
and this Notre Dame team was awesome. It's still got to be Maryland just because they were perfect. The one loss has to count.
They
The
won a
one
tournament.
loss has to
They
count.
won a tournament. They won a tournament that Duke and Notre Dame didn't play in. Their best game all year was Notre Dame.
Yeah, Duke
Lost
and
by
Notre
2.
Dame
This
didn't
team was
deserve
shit.
to get
So
in.
Duke's played Club Lacrosse at Dayton.
Yes, sir.
Club Lacrosse at Dayton versus the Richmond Spiders. Who's winning?
Richmond's gonna blow them out.
Spiders by 20.
Yeah, but he knows he's scared.
I like to pause
He's right, but he's scared. He doesn't want Dayton to get a D1.
Wow.
He doesn't want Dayton to get that D1 team. He
Wow,
knows,
okay.
We come for the A10.
He played goalie.
I
He played
think Coach
goalie.
Schmatti would be mad at me for saying 20. I think it's more like 30.
He played goalie. You're an offensive guy. 10 shots from 12 yards. How many you smoking past his little dome?
12. I'm going to say 8. I'm going to go 8.
All right.
12. I'm going to go 8. I was a feeder, though. I wasn't a shooter. I was a feeder.
Yeah, I wasn't a saver. I was a clearer.
If I'm feeding Pehlke, he's going 10 for 10.
Ah!
I'm putting it right on his
Okay, so Pehlke
Damn.
was at our camp
All
yesterday
day.
and went 1
All
for 10.
day.
Pehlke at the camp
No,
yesterday went 1
1
for
for
10.
10?
1 for 10
He
on
went,
Dukes.
so we got Pehlke.
Brody Murphy. You know who
1
that
for
is?
10.
Yeah.
He went 1
showed
for
me.
10.
He showed me. The Mitchell Pehlke
1 for
Lacrosse
10 on
experience.
Brody.
I shot 10 shots on Brody Murphy. Going to Richmond, I made 0.
I was 5 for 10.
That's tough.
Carried, and we
Yeah,
lost by
tough.
1.
Sometimes
Let's put this out to you really quick. How many you getting by Entenmann?
I did get 1 in my career. Roll the clip.
Oh,
Wow, just
I
shouted
never-
it.
I never forget it. Come here. Bah. Bing. Right past his ear.
I fucking remember. Oh, sorry. I remember watching that.
We scored 2 goals in that game. 1 was Mitch's, and 1 was off a Notre Dame player's helmet.
I remember that at our
Hey, go
Lotto.
Buckeyes, though. Go
Off the
Buckeyes.
helmet.
Go Buckeyes.
Off the
dome.
helmet.
Off the dome.
Do you think watching a game at Arlada is the best place to watch a lacrosse game?
I say Arlada, Charlottesville. UNC's new stadium is
Sick.
pretty sick.
Yeah,
Gaelic
although
Park
they're
in the
been
Bronx.
to-
terrible.
you've been to
One
the
of
Ohio
Manhattan
State University?
Jaspers,
I have not
dirtiest
been to
place.
Ohio State. I heard it's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I think UVA, Notre Dame, UNC.
Gaelic Park,
Which one's
home of the
Gaelic?
Manhattan Jaspers.
Gaelic
Yo,
Park,
yo,
what is
serious
that?
question.
I've been
Serious
there.
question.
Yes.
Salisbury versus Manhattan. Who's winning?
Salisbury.
That's ridiculous.
Salisbury.
Yes, sir.
That's
Salisbury.
ridiculous.
It's not even a take.
Salisbury.
Last one I'll ask you.
Yes, sir.
Fire Bresci?
What was the question?
Joe Bresci? Fire him? Should Joe Bresci be fired?
He should have been fired last year.
This guy's
He should have been
balling
fired.
So what do we
last
think?
year.
What do we think was the key
They
today?
brought in those assistants. That was his last move.
Quick question:
That didn't
was
work.
Tillman's iPad charged today? You think?
No.
No, it was raining.
Hashtag
It was
He had too
raining.
much time to prepare.
Tillman's
Too much
iPad.
time to prepare.
That iPad wasn't working.
It wasn't
Was not
working.
working.
Too much rain and too much
All right, I appreciate you
water
guys
in it.
having me on. One last shout out. Black Wolf,
Yes,
Pehlke,
sir.
Danny
Look at
Moss,
us.
the last of the Black
The two
Wolf.
Italians.
What a squad. What a club crew.
Let's go.
Love you, boys.
It's a legend.
Go Irish.
Pleasure.
Good
Let's
stuff.
go.
Thank you.
Come here. Take the mic. What a legend. Look at this outfit, though. The guy's got the Louis Vuitton collared shirt, the Gucci belt, and the Ralph Lauren. Look at that guy. Wow.
How long you been bagpiping?
Playing for about 15 years.
Wow.
You're phenomenal.
Hey, can my friend try it, put his mouth
No,
on there?
hell no. Hell
Piping
no.
for 15 years.
No, I'm not putting my mouth on that.
What are your thoughts on Notre Dame going back to back?
It was awesome, man. I was here last year. I'm here again this year. It was a wonderful game. I'm glad we got it in with the rain. Liam Entenmann's our guy, man. Yes, sir. No good.
Tewaaraton is on Thursday. Right now, it kind of seems like it's between Pat and Liam. Who do you think takes it home?
Liam.
Okay, this guy said Liam shouldn't even be in the running for it right here.
I think it's Pat. I think it's Pat.
You don't win without a great goalie.
I like it.
Folks, put it on a T-shirt.
I
Sell
like
it at MitchellPehlke.com.
You don't win without a great goalie. Dash
Thank you so much.
bagpiper.
All right, guys, let's take a quick break from the greatest lacrosse show on television and talk about the presenting sponsor, STX. These guys have been pushing the limits in the lacrosse world for over 50 years, building the best heads, pads, and gloves in the market. Year after year after year, they're pushing their game further with something new. Super strong side tie handles, shiny silver RZR2 gloves, insanely durable featherweight 1K heads. These guys don't miss. To be the best, you got to wear the best. Visit STX.com to see what they got cooking in the Lax Lab. Shout out STX for supporting the show. Live on set, Notre Dame went back-to-back. We're here in the Link parking lot in Philly, getting it rolling. Notre Dame just left the locker room, not even showered, ready to do a couple kick starts and get it going on the Mitchell Pehlke Lacrosse Show. If you're listening, click follow. If you're watching on YouTube, click subscribe. Let's get it rolling. All right, let's segue before we get the Notre Dame players on. First week of PLL. Cats are at training camp right now. A guy like 𝐓𝐇𝐄 and Entenmann are probably going to have to go up tomorrow. Initial thoughts on the first week of the PLL season?
I'll take it. They shouldn't go up tomorrow. Enjoy your time. You just won the national championship.
I agree.
Go up on Wednesday. There's fresh. They just won the national championship.
Wednesday? I think Thursday.
Wow. Get there by game time.
Yeah.
I don't care
Get there by
Saturday morning.
I don't care if you still have a headache from partying too hard.
Do we have the
They'll
schedule? What day is the Atlas playing and what day is the Cannons? Do we know?
They're playing Saturday and Sunday. I mean, to be honest,
the Sunday slot's king.
national championship.
Get extra day in the bend.
Yeah.
National championship obviously happened, but if we're going to segue, Notre Dame just won. Here's my take going into the PLL season. The Boston Cannons are going to win it. Pat Kavanagh is going to go down as a Hall of Famer. By the end of this year, back-to-back national championships, possible Tewaaraton, and then add that to winning a PLL championship with his brother Matt.
Wow.
Just won a championship with his brother Chris. Now he'll go win with his brother Matt.
That's an elite trophy.
Is that the wildest 365 days in a lacrosse player's career? It has to be.
Good question, Mitch.
National championship, Tewaaraton, winning a PLO championship.
It'd be tough. Pat McAfee show tomorrow?
Yeah, probably.
Hey, at least no fake hamstring this year, so he's got to be feeling good.
Yeah, he's got to be feeling good.
Yeah.
Going into the first week, though, out of the rookies, out of the vets, who are we excited to see?
Honestly, I just want to see Brennan. You know, I know he loves the game. I know I saw those pics of him. Also, Jake Piscino did throw it over the head check in training camp.
That was awesome.
Ooh, add it to the stat table. I mean, like, people, this is legitimately what I have no choice but to say disparaging things because everyone's like freaking out over a training camp over the head check.
Yeah, I also would love to see how Brandow fits with Philly. I
agree.
think that'd be a great thing to watch for. He's been there all week. He's kind of had a couple of weeks off since they didn't make the tournament to refresh. He's going to come back.
And the Denver nepotism, like will Stathakis and DiBenedetto make the final roster? Because Bill Tierney, obviously, with the Water Dogs, that's something I'd look out for. Water Dogs, by roster, I think they probably have the most talent coming back. Right there with the Cannons, right there with the
How
others.
old is Coach Tierney?
72, 71.
I love seeing that old guy out there.
Right, but it
He's
is,
give him that nice firm handshake.
Yeah, look him in the eye. Look him in the eye.
I would say one of the best things the Water Dogs had the past couple of years was culture and in the locker room. And now you're having a new old school coach coming in. Well, how drastically will that change? He coached a lot of Canadians. They have a lot of Canadians on the team. But
I think week one, though, Archer's Dogs, the rematch of last year's championship.
Right.
That's going to be a great one. That's one I'm looking forward to for sure.
Yeah, I think, initial first week, I'm excited. Again, Dukes and I were talking in the press conference as we were watching the national championship game. It is so hard to make a PLL roster. Like, I want to say it again. Each team's got, 30 guys out there trying out.
22 make the active,
22
two
make
reserves,
the active roster,
and you got 30 on the training roster.
It's crazy. You're talking about potentially 120 guys that can only play on 8 different teams in the whole entire world.
Yeah. Right.
It's probably one of the hardest rosters to make in all of sports.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's go. Yo, come here. What do you got to say? Give us a wild take.
Wild take, the Irish are 3-peating next year, baby.
We've been hearing that all day today. That's our third 3-peat after the game.
Wild take, then.
Wow. Hey, Tewaaraton next year, who's winning it?
Chris Kavanagh, baby.
Is that a Sister Jean hat you got on right there?
What's up?
Is that a Sister
No,
Jean
that's
hat?
Loyola Academy. I know that. Yeah,
high school.
Wilmette, Illinois, baby. Represent. We had 3 champions on the Irish team this year.
I love that. Hey, quick question. Thursday, May 30th, Tewaaraton gets announced. Liam or Pat?
Gotta be Liam. I think I gotta be Liam. But
First goalie ever.
But both deserving.
I like
Great
that.
answer.
Great answer.
Thanks,
You should
guys.
be a politician.
Thank you guys. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Miles just said to himself, "Wait, did I have a terrible take?"
Is it definitely gonna be Liam?
We're actually gonna have a Google form in the top of the YouTube description. Please fill it out to take Miles' spot.
See, this is what I'm saying.
No, I can't say that.
He's
The
just
lacrosse
realized.
knowledge is-
He's so funny. He's like, was that a bad take? Can we get that
He's
out?
just
Was
realizing.
that a bad take, though?
But the thing is, now you're on camera saying it, so when we have Liam Entenmann sitting here, you're gonna have to tell him that.
Which take?
The Liam Entenmann take.
Awful.
Really?
We've told you.
Salisbury take
Dukes,
awful.
but the take.
I told you for 2 hours. It was awful.
No, Dukes, you would have an
I
argument.
love you. It was
Dukes,
awful.
You would have an argument if you were like, you know what? I think Pat deserves it over Liam. He said Liam shouldn't be in the conversation.
Yes, that was
between the two. No, I didn't.
Oh my God.
I don't.
Can I ask you
My
something?
cameraman Jeffy
Dukes,
might
ask
take
Who's
his
the
spot.
best goalie of all time collegiately, from your opinion?
He doesn't know.
Quinn
I don't
Kesnick?
know.
Quinn Kesnick?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Who is it?
Quentin
Who is
Kesnick,
it?
according to Quentin Kesnick.
Who is it supposed to be?
On Twitter.
Who is it supposed to be?
Who should the best goalie of all time should have been? It should be Liam Entenmann.
Should have been.
That
was awesome.
He's the best.
Replay that
He's
clip.
the best college lacrosse goalie.
Skylar
of all
Wallen.
time. If he doesn't win the Tewaaraton, no goalie ever will.
But he shouldn't even be in the deserving.
That's a
according
good
to
take. I
Miles
like
Dubois. Worst take I've ever seen.
Pat Kavanagh. How many assists today?
My man.
6.
I like that. All right, so we're giving the players some time right now to talk to their family. You know, the first thing when they come out of the locker room is probably not, where's the Mitchell Pehlke Lacrosse Show? It's, where's my family? So we're being respectable here.
And you gotta love the Entenmann family is close by. So
Yeah.
Miles is sweating.
What's the first thing Mitchell Pehlke's doing if he wins a national championship?
Oh, I'm hugging my mom.
Mom?
Then hugging my pops, then my brother, and then
he'd be like Chris
Not-
and find a
not
new
Hoagie?
girlfriend.
You're not hugging Hoagie on the O?
Yeah,
well, yeah, and
we're
during
on the
game,
field.
on
On
the
the
field,
field.
on the field.
Yeah, we're hugging on the field.
Yeah.
When you come back here, though, you're hugging mom
Never
first?
forget,
Hugging mom
Mitch.
first, yeah.
Never forget our talk on the way out of South Bend last year.
What did we
The
say?
handshake line's out.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I remember we had a laugh.
I don't remember at all.
James definitely remembers.
Final
He's just
game, did you
covering
guys cry?
himself.
I did not. No.
He was too excited to get his
No,
content
not
going.
because I didn't care, obviously. But
No, I know just the way he came out. I started laughing. I was like, it did sound like that, but I know it did not
No.
come like that.
I don't know. I was definitely sad. I mean, this brings me back to being around here and obviously being in the stadium and on the field after the game. Like, there's no experience like playing college lacrosse. Shelly, Entenmann, Cav, they'll go to the PLL, they'll be stars. There's no feeling like going to championship weekend, which Hoagie and I never had the chance
Oh, we
to
got
go.
Nick Ossello coming
Oh!
on. Hey, we got Nick
Let's
Ossello,
go.
the legend.
No hats,
Papa
no
Squad,
hats,
let's
no
go.
hats.
Let's go.
No hats.
Hey, Nick Ossello, the legend. Sit down.
Who else but Notre Dame, baby? It was always
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Let's go, let's go.
Here we go.
How we feeling? Give me a dap up real quick.
Let's go. That's it. Back
no,
to back.
No hat, no hat, no hat, no hat. We gotta go. We gotta go. We
Yeah.
gotta go it off.
I'm going to show up the shiner right now.
Wait, hold on.
Doing makeup? Yeah, here, I got
There you go. There we go.
Back to back.
I got your hat. Introduce yourself for the fans out there.
Nick Ossello, 2011 to 2015 in Notre Dame, 3 years for the Denver Outlaws, 3 years for the PLL Redwoods, broadcaster for the San Diego Seals, co-founder of Second Slide, doing all kinds of stuff in the lacrosse world.
What about your frog, though?
What about my what?
Well, how's your frog?
My frog?
Your frog.
It's in my throat, buddy. I was yelling the entire time.
I love that.
I mean, my
Notre Dame
goodness.
back to back. The cat that played 2 sports. How are you feeling?
Well, and let me just say, you get some insider information. Somebody gave me a press pass that I actually found on the ground. I found this on the ground.
Is there a name
and
on
so
there?
I took it. No, it's a nameless press pass, and I just walked with confidence. Somebody should have arrested me.
We love that. Clarity.
And I was just talking to Coach Corrigan.
Yep.
The greatest guy, the
Of all
best guy
time.
ever. And the biggest difference between last year and this year, he said last year they were the team that won the championship. They got hot at the right time. They snuck by Virginia in the semis. This year, everybody had Notre Dame as a target on their back. Everybody was saying, we're going to beat the Irish. Georgetown, yeah, hey, little charity case. We'll give you a win. We'll give you a win in February.
Coach, what do you got to say to Coach Warren?
Hey, best of luck.
So
Congrats.
what do we got? 2022 Maryland or this year's Notre Dame team?
This year's Notre Dame team is the best team that's ever suited up for college. The depth, the fact that
Better
we're
than
going to reload.
1990 the Gates?
1990 the Gates.
They're not winning the face-off, buddy.
In color television era, Notre Dame is the best team. No offense to the Gates. I know you, Gary. I know you, Paul. I love you both.
Wow,
by
I
the
love
way,
that.
Hey, great show, by the way. Thanks for inviting me on. I really appreciate it.
All right, so we got obviously Tewaaraton coming up. It's probably going to be Pat or Liam. Who do you think it goes to?
Thursday, big showing. Who you got?
What? I mean,
I know it's hard to pick.
Who do you guys have? I want to hear what you
go
guys
down the
have.
line. Start
Let's
with
go down the line, Dukes.
I don't think you go wrong, but I'm going Liam, goalie. If a goalie doesn't win, if he doesn't win it, a goalie never will.
That's
I'm
a good
going
take.
Pat.
I like that take.
Yeah, I think
He likes
he
Pat.
went Pat. I like Liam. I think it's tough.
I like
though.
Liam.
Correct. Wrong.
Okay.
Wrong.
Nick,
Correct.
so do you want to hear the take? He said that Entenmann shouldn't even be in the running for the award.
Do you mind taking these off? Should we just go fight in the parking lot? I like the culture of Philadelphia, which is you just swing on somebody when they offend you, and I'm about to swing on you. And for those, here's my actual analysis. Maryland started off their first quarter. That was the type of game that they needed to play. They were controlling the pace. They were winning the faceoffs. There was all this kind of stuff going on. but the fact that they couldn't score from outside, and when the game started to change, find this clip and overlay it with what I'm
There we
saying.
go. The guy's an editor.
Is when Eric Dobson just decided, I'm big, I'm strong, I'm sexy, and I'm going to score
this
a
up.
goal
Just go
on my
for
own.
it.
But he just said, I'm doing
He said
this.
daddy. He said daddy.
Yeah, but the fact that Maryland could not score from outside because Entenmann is a brick wall.
Brick wall.
He is the
Were
most
we
valuable
nervous?
player
Were
on
we
the best
nervous?
team ever.
Were we nervous? First couple goals from Maryland.
Were we nervous, buddy? That's called charity. That's called putting on a good show for the fans. I mean, my goodness.
Dr. Nick is here alive.
I
folks.
was so
Let's go.
worried. I was so worried.
Okay,
Oh, my
did you
goodness.
think the lightning delay helped or hurt? Because I thought that was in Maryland's favor all the way.
I could not agree more. And the reason is Notre Dame had the athleticism advantage. Maryland had some X's and O's that they started with Princeton at the start of their run in the playoffs. They put Spanos behind. They were doing things
we
that
were talking about
completely
that. Erk's up
blew.
top.
Erk's up top. Credit to Tillman. I mean, unbelievable
Do we think his
X's and O's.
iPad wasn't charged today?
We're not talking about iPads. We're not talking about gloves. We're talking about the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Gloves, Ohio State guys.
But I will say the weather delay helped them because it was up to Notre Dame to get north-south and get those big full head of steam. And when the turf's a little slippery, when there's stuff like that, that's when it can become a problem. Luckily, we overcame that.
As someone who allegedly played 2 sports at Notre Dame,
Allegedly.
Check the facts.
Jordan Faison, he could go out just winning a national championship for lacrosse and say, I don't need to play for the next 3 years. What would you say to him why Notre Dame lacrosse could be beneficial to him?
Why Notre Dame lacrosse would be better?
Why should he play?
beneficial.
Why should he keep playing
Why
lacrosse?
should he keep playing lacrosse?
So when you play football, because credit to me, I walked onto the football team.
Allegedly.
And I was like, hey, I'm pretty tough. I'm pretty strong. I'm pretty physical. I was the biggest bitch on the football team by a country mile. So Faison, the fact that he can play football, it's like, hey, you want to build your ego. You want to feel like the best athlete on the field. Keep playing lacrosse because you're just going to show up and just absolute. Can we swear on this?
Yeah,
Can I say the B word?
Yeah.
He's just going to go bitch on everybody that plays
Live here
lacrosse.
on the Mitchell Pehlke Lacrosse Show, Dr.
It's
Nick.
it's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable, though.
Well, and it's unbelievable that it took me this long to get an invite on this show, by the way.
Hey, we were trying to get you on the FaceTime.
future.
Oh,
We saw the
yeah.
future. We saw the future. More importantly, though, does Jordan come back next year if he lights it up this fall?
1,000%.
Really?
There's no reason he should limit himself to one sport. When he's excelling at both, the night that Jordan Faison is going to have tonight as a freshman is going to be up there. People 10 years from now, he's going to be working whatever job he might be in the NFL. They're going to be like, wow, I had a crazy night in college. And he's going to go, oh, really? Because when I won the national championship and we went out in Philly, that was a sick story, but you sound like an idiot.
Give me the storyline. Dr. Nick.
Well, hit me.
Party in Philly tonight. Yeah, this and that. South Bend tomorrow night. Walk us through exactly what that's going to look like for the team.
Okay, so.
Bars, drinks, the amount of people, everything.
Okay, I might have about 20 minutes of uninterrupted time right now if you're asking me about what the party's going to look like. So in 2015, we lost to Denver. In this parking lot, there were 30 Notre Dame alumni that, as we lost, came out and said, hey, whatever you need, we're going to take care of it. Bar tabs, this, that, we're going to take care of you. And that was after a loss. That's when I was crying and shitting my pants. The fact that they get to come out to this tailgate right here and they have 50, 75 alumni that are going to say, hey, tonight, you don't have to worry about anything. Tonight's on us, baby.
Awesome.
And when they get back to campus, here's a little fun fact. The Notre Dame team went to Germany last year.
Yes.
Yeah, they did.
And the
love
crazy
to see that
part,
movie.
after they won the national championship, they went to Germany, and there was one player in particular. I don't know if I could get him in trouble, so we're just going to go nameless. And it spread around the alumni groups, hey, this is the guy that we're Venmoing to take care of the bar tabs in Germany. How much money did he have in his Venmo account on day one of the trip?
Oh, my
$200.
$200?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 10,000.
I'm going to go
Higher,
20,
higher, Bob.
20K.
Higher, Bob.
14,000. 14.
He had $28,000 in his Venmo
Holy
account.
shit.
Oh
Because
my
we were
God.
so fired up, we have all this pent-up blue ball aggression that when Notre Dame finally wins the championship, everybody, I had $8 in my bank
How much
account.
did you
and I
Venmo?
$7.
$7 from Ossello.
I'm broke.
$1,000.
Wow.
So
crazy.
tonight is going to get real weird in Philly, and then when they get back to campus, that's when tonight's about the family and
this
hey,
and that.
thanks
Yeah,
for
yeah,
showing
yeah.
up and this and that. Tomorrow is about the boys. When they get back to South Bend, I mean, pray for those dorm room showers. It's going to be a great party.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
This guy's awesome. This
I mean,
guy
the
is
toilets
awesome.
next morning. I mean, shit,
Nick,
we can get it going, though.
we were saying this earlier before you hopped on. I think that in the next 3 months, it could go on that Pat wins a national championship with Chris, wins the Tewaaraton, and then wins a PLL championship with Matt. Would he be a Hall of Famer by the end of 2024 with that?
Wrong. To be a Hall of Famer, you got to have longevity, Dukes. I don't know. I don't want to have to get my
but
crayons
would
out
that be
and
the-
explain it to you.
Would that
You
be
know
the
I don't
best
do big words.
365 days for a lacrosse player in history?
Second behind Faison. Second behind Faison
Fair.
because when you're the MVP of the Tony the Tiger
Fair.
Bowl, which not a Fiesta
Frosted
Bowl,
Flakes.
no offense to Faison, that Pat Kavanagh's run will be studied for humanity on the limits and the capacity of how much of a legend and how much fun you can have in one 365-day period.
That's unreal.
And you're Liam Entenmann, you're Pat Cav. What do you call coach right now? Be like, trying to bargain to stay till Thursday, Friday?
Yeah, when do you think those
when
guys
do you think
show
they
up
got to
to
go? You
Albany?
tell them week 1. What are you bargaining if you're those guys? You got to enjoy it.
So, again, I don't want to get anybody in trouble. Training camp for the PLL?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's for the college kids. That's for the guys that played. And it's like, yeah, go and prove yourself. But by the time I was in my second year, I had already gaslit myself into thinking that I was more important than training camp, and I sucked ass. So all
Flat
these
out.
guys,
Clarity.
So yeah, sucked. Whatever. But
Pause.
all these guys are saying like, I just won the national championship, and you're expecting me to go to Albany, New York, when I'm in Philly and I'm going back to South Bend. I'll show up when I want to show up is what I would say, but they'll probably just be like, hey, I'm going to have an unbelievable 48-hour, 2-day bender.
Yeah, got to.
I need another 12, 24, 36 hours to recover, and I'll show up
I'm thinking
at
Wednesday
some
night.
point through the week.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night, Thursday morning.
Yeah.
For the first thing that they need to do is a walkthrough, though, because if they show up and it's right into a scrimmage, oh my God, they're going to be seeing 3 balls.
They might be throwing up too on the sideline when they come off.
Buddy, I would be.
Entenmann's first practice, they're going to be like, is he a bust? Because he's going to be legitimately seeing 3 balls.
Yeah. And even when he sees 3 balls, he's probably going to make a couple saves.
He's going to save 2 of them.
And save the middle
Save
one,
2 of
Liam.
them.
Save the middle one, Liam. That's my piece of advice. Catch the middle ball. Save the middle ball when you're seeing 3 of them.
I like that.
That's a little Nick Ossello special.
I like
right
that,
there.
Dr. Nick. I like that. Can we get any more notable alumni on here? Any more players? Who do you think?
Who do you want? We got Matt Landis, Eddie Glazner,
Who's
John
the biggest
Sexton.
personality you think we need to get on?
Well, there's a difference between biggest personality and who was actually good at lacrosse. Matt Landis, he said 5 words since I met him, but he's the best college defenseman, maybe besides Shawn Lyght.
Facts.
Shawn Lyght is elite.
Okay, wait, hold on. Instead of a player, should we get somebody's parent? Should we get Miss Kavanagh on here?
We got Mama Entenmann.
We got Mama
Entenmann. We had Chris's girlfriend. We can get some other people on. Who we
Can you get us a player on here?
Can we get a player? We haven't had a player yet.
You guys are saying, like, can you get – I'll get anybody.
Get us a player.
You just got to give me some
Whoever you
specifics here.
want. A big name with a good personality. That's it.
And you
Hey,
surprised
Nick
us.
Ossello, very nice.
Hey, you surprised us. You surprised us.
I surprised you how?
Bring him
What
back.
were you
I knew what
expecting?
I was-
What were you expecting?
You know what I expect. Electricity. I knew what you were coming with.
What were you
I
expecting?
don't know, honestly.
Yeah, you're saying I surprised you with a good performance. Were you thinking I was just going to show up and take a dump in
Thought
my
you were a
pants?
squid. That's what he said.
It kind of sounds like it.
Yeah,
We're going to have to fight.
Hey, quick question. Salisbury versus Manhattan. Who's winning?
What a question that's beneath me. No.
Go. I'm ready.
I honest to God think Salisbury wins that game.
go.
Absolutely. I've been saying
I'm
it.
riding
No
with Matt
offense to
Jackers
Manhattan.
all day.
No offense to
Went to Ohio
Manhattan.
State, took his 5th year in Manhattan this past year.
Yeah. Hey, we got a 3-peat next year. 3-peat next year?
We got a 3. First off, no, we're done because you're like, oh, you surprised me with a good performance.
He's calling you a squid.
What are you gonna do?
I said surprised
You
about it.
heavily implied it. You heavily implied it. You didn't say it specifically.
I knew you were going to
Salisbury over Manhattan. Continue to say it.
Salisbury over Manhattan. But, hey, I'm going to go find some people that are better. Big fan of the Mitchell Pehlke Show. Thank you for having me on.
Sir.
It is
The
kind of
first one, not
crazy
the
that
last.
it took me this long to get on
we
the
knew
show.
what was gonna happen. We saw the future. We saw
Shout
the
out your
future.
company. Shout out your company.
Yes,
Second
sir.
slide. You guys do great stuff.
Hey, so second slide, real quick, 30-second elevator pitch. When you buy one of your kids,
Watch out. I'm trying to.
sorry, that's just
Put
a
this
little-
mic in here, branding, so they can see the second
Yeah.
slide. Let's go,
Hey, so
Ricky. Come on.
second slide right there. The margin of all of these purchases are going to the Wall Street Fat Cats in New York. What we do is we turn you into your own apparel company so that when you buy something to support your kids, the money stays within the ecosystem and it goes back to the coaches, it goes back to the community, and it doesn't get siphoned out to some private equity firm on
Some
Wall Street.
suit in Wall Street. That's a good sign out.
It's
Yeah.
we're the little guys. We're the 99%,
Support the
and we're
little.
keeping that money in your community. I'll go find somebody.
Mic
Thank
drop.
you for
I
having me,
love
brother.
that.
This guy's awesome.
This is awesome. Let's see if Miles can bring something to the table here. Can Miles Dubois bring something to
Yo,
the
is
table?
Jordan on like TikTok or YouTube or something?
Jordan plays football at Notre Dame.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we got Jordan Faison on cam. Right here, right here.
Not you. We got Jordan. Sorry. What's up, big boy? Congratulations. Let's go. All right, put these bad boys on.
Jordan, congrats,
We got
brother.
Jordan Faison on the set. We got a police escort, too. Oh, hold on. We got to fix the hat real quick. There you go.
National champ as a freshman. Congratulations, brother. There you go.
There we
Yes,
go. We
sir.
got him live on
Live
scene.
on
How
set.
we doing? Introduce yourself for the fans.
Jordan Faison, wide receiver in midfield for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
God, that's so cool. That is so cool.
I like that.
That is
Nick
so
Ossello
cool.
was just gassing you up. We just had him on. He was fired up. He said he expects you to be back playing lax all 4 years.
That's the
what
plan.
We're going to start out hot take. You have an awesome fall.
Yeah,
Are we coming back next spring?
of course.
Okay.
Got to.
Got stamp, cement it in. How's it feel? Fresh off the national championship, just 45 minutes ago. How does it feel?
Yeah, no, it's been surreal. I mean, you're out there with your fellows all week practicing, go through the semifinals and then the championship. You don't know what to expect, and you come out there and ball out, and having the win is just unreal.
Yeah,
Awesome.
absolutely. We
So
actually
sick.
had Mama Entenmann on. She was giving us the intel into the team. You guys are a big we team. Everything's we, nothing me. Bring us inside the locker room, inside the helmet. What's it like being part of the Notre Dame men's lacrosse
100%. We
team?
got this tradition called the our Lotto Afro. It goes to a guy every game, no matter if they played or didn't play, just a guy that's been a part of the team doing his job for everybody. And that kind of brings out kind of the unseen players, and it kind of just shows how tight of a group we are and how like the familyhood we have within the locker room.
Jordan, which one of your teammates on the Notre Dame lacrosse team do you think could switch over to football? And what position would
Dobby?
they play?
Dobby 100%. Probably top would be Ben Ramsey.
Wow.
Yeah, big athlete.
What would Ramsey play?
He'd probably play like a nickel or a DB. Yeah, good cover guy.
What about Entenmann? Where's Entenmann lining up?
We have to throw him at center or something.
Center.
Throw him at
center. Throw him at center. Was at the family crib earlier this year. Your brother behind the scene with the fresh cut, verbally
Get him
committed to
on
Notre
here.
Dame. How excited are you to have some time with him at the next level?
Dude, the year would be awesome. We had 1 year in high school. Yeah, look at him. And
Pop right there.
1 year in college is going to be unreal. Love the kid to death.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It's going to be awesome.
I think it's exciting, right? The family atmosphere that you guys have, that your parents raised you on, is super cool. Obviously, spending 48 hours with the brother. We got the man, the myth, the legend.
Yes, sir.
Introduce yourself.
Dylan Faison, class of 2026, attackman and midi.
Let's go.
That's sick.
What's it like being the brother, obviously fresh off a national championship?
Crazy. Everybody thinks I'm him, but he's something else.
But now your brother's got a ring, so now you need to get one now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know we lost, unfortunately, but we're going to get it back.
Yeah, I like that. What's it going to be like, you two having 1 year together in South Bend?
Just wait. It's going to be amazing.
Wow, just wait.
Sick.
Clip that. I can't wait to post that out. But for you in this Notre Dame team, what was it like this whole year? Obviously, you weren't part of the team last year that won it. So coming into this year, were you nervous or what were the expectations?
Oh, yeah. I was nervous. Coming off of football, I came in, picked up a stick I haven't picked up a stick like 4 or 5 months, and I come in there and I'm freaking trash. Like,
You were
throwing the
rusty.
ball,
You were
yeah,
rusty.
dropping the ball. Like I can't even see the ball. And then as it progressed, the guys stayed with me, stuck with me. Gave me that shot. I was able to.
What's
attack.
Corrigan like? We've obviously just had Nick Ossello on, football and lax guy as well. What's Coach Corrigan like with Notre Dame guys playing two sports?
Oh, yeah, he's awesome. The whole support staff, strength staff, all of them, Coach Free, they all came together, had a plan for me, and just supported me throughout the entire way. So it just shows you how tight Notre Dame is.
Absolutely. You mentioned it earlier with the young buck, Dylan, earlier this year. The next big face in the sport of lacrosse. How does it feel? Immaculate.
Let's go.
I like that.
Who's the better player?
Oh, no.
Pops,
No
answer that.
question.
Come in here. Pops, get
We
in
don't
here.
wanna see it.
Pops, get in here. Pops, come right here.
We got the whole Faison family.
We got the whole Faison. Introduce yourself real quick.
Quincy Faison.
James Hogan just asked, who's the better Faison?
Me.
Yeah!
Long shot. They still trying to catch up.
What do you got to say, though? Papa Faison, about your son just winning the national championship. What do you got to say?
Man, it's so special, man. I can't put it into words. It's awesome to see the season he's had, which was unexpected. To finish it like this is awesome.
Yeah,
you know?
That's exciting. That's good to hear, though. What's the Irish going to look like in Philly tonight?
We're going to be lit. We are going to be lit.
No more details. That's it.
No, that's it.
I love that. Sweet, man. Well, good to see you. Thanks for coming
Go
on.
celebrate.
Yeah.
Go
celebrate with the
Appreciate
boys,
you.
all right? Good to see you. Thank you. We got the cops kicking us out right now. We have no idea why.
What'd they say?
He
No
looks
beers?
like he doesn't like podcasts.
He said no beers.
No beers.
This guy.
What's he saying? What's he saying?
Can we get him on the podcast?
It's time for us to go home.
It's not like the Eagles won.
Yeah, I know. What's he saying?
Just won the
Yeah,
national
what do you gotta say?
championship.
I'm just saying that they shouldn't have started a little too early, don't you think? It's a little aggressive.
This guy's about to get arrested behind us.
Who made this?
Liam Entenmann.
This is awesome. This is great.
What is going on here?
What is going on here live on set?
They just won the
Mitchell
national
Pehlke Lacrosse
championship.
Show. They just won the national championship. Have a couple beers and celebrate with their family.
This guy's a loser.
Yeah, this is crazy. Did this happen last year?
What happened?
It's time to end the party. Don't mess with the Philly cop.
Don't mess with the Philly cops, she said.
Yo, can we get that guy? Yo.
Great sausage.
Can we get you on?
Hey.
Yo, can you explain what happened? Can you explain what the cop said?
He said, pack it the fuck up right now or else you get arrested.
It's all fun and games until they get the cups.
But the Irish just won the national championship.
The Irish just won about.
What is going on?
Yeah.
It's the craziest episode
Brett, what
yet.
are we doing?
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Yeah, my Ryder Garnsey, Notre Dame. My mom's quite the baker, so we got some of her cookies. If anyone would like them,
Connor never
they're
wants a
pretty
cookie
good.
from Ryder Garnsey.
Back to back. How are we feeling, Coach?
Yeah, it feels pretty good. Yeah, still waiting for it to sink in a little bit. Really proud of our guys.
Coach, so how was this year different from last year? Approach-wise, like, how was the team's mentality all year? Like,
I mean, you try to keep it as similar as you possibly can, right? Like the goal is the same: lift the trophy at the end of the year, get better every single day from day one in the fall until the Memorial Day. We had great leadership that kept our guys dialed in the whole time. And so credit to those guys. You know, it's my job as a coach is really easy when you got great leaders and great players.
We had Mama Entenmann in this seat 30 minutes ago. She took us inside the locker room. I was there this fall doing the doc. The team's all we, not me. The team is we, not me. We had Jordan Faison talking about the afro. How close is this team? And everything is we, not me. We were in the press conference after the Final Four win. A guy asked Chris Kavanagh, how cool does it feel to have a hat trick with your brother Pat? He literally said, who cares? We got the W. Talk to us about the we, not me aspect.
Yeah, I mean, that's, sort of been our culture for as long as I can remember. This is my, 10th year almost. And so that's just sort of been our culture the whole time. We've got better players now, so we're a little bit more successful and we win some championships. But we like to think that our culture has been the same the whole time. We've got, like I said, awesome kids that are doing a great job of upholding that.
I got one. I know you won the national championship. First off, congrats. My question to you is, I know you warm up Liam. Now Liam,
what's that timeout?
Underkept secret.
You obviously you won't get the credit you deserve for how good Liam's been this year. Tewaaraton, in my opinion. But you guys are going to be playing each other like this summer.
Yeah.
Are
You
you
know
gonna-
his sweet spot,
Are
though.
you going to be able to
Oh my
have
gosh.
the best percentage of the league against him?
I hope so. I told him that when after the game. I said, now we're enemies, bro.
I love that.
And he's known as the GOAT trash talk guy in the PLL.
Yes,
What's
yes.
the first chirp when you get that first one past Entenmann in a PLL game?
Oh, I don't know. We'll try to make sure that it's just off the dome. It's not something premeditated.
It's not too planned out.
I love that.
But
I
yeah,
love that.
I mean, Liam is, probably the best goalie in the world. Certainly the best goalie in the country.
Thursday's coming up. From the media side, it's looking like it's two guys, Pat and Liam. From the coach, who do you think deserves it more?
Well, I think the award's been split before, so.
We got Lyle Miles.
I like that take.
I like
I
that.
like
Yeah,
that take. Do you
yeah.
think we'll see that?
You know what? I don't know. I don't have a vote. I don't envy the guys that got to make that decision between the two of them if they choose to split it up. But those are the best two players in the country. They certainly proved it, all year, but certainly today. I don't know what their stat lines ended up being, but
really
they
good.
were both spectacular.
Really, really good.
Yeah,
Good stuff over there.
I'm not surprised.
A lot of good, not a lot of bad.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
What's the night in Philly looking like for the Irish?
I don't know. We're going to be well behaved. We're going to be well behaved.
What was the locker room like after the game?
Coach, so we do the Arlotta Afro, which you guys sort of talked about.
Who got it today?
Coach got that today.
Pop the picture up. I hope that's out there.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be somewhere on social media. He was looking good. And our victory song is "Put That Bleep On," and he was dancing pretty well to that with the Afro.
I would pay serious coin to see Corgan dance with that.
I would love to
He's
see
got
that.
some good moves.
I love that.
Walking around here, jigging around. Is he getting some dance moves in?
I got one more question for you. It's like this team, and I think rightfully so. I might have been steering the rod with this. They should go down as one of the best teams of all time, in my opinion. And as a coach, how do you navigate that when your team sees these idiots on Twitter like myself saying they're the best team ever? How do you deal with like the egos in the locker room and with just college kids?
Sort of like what I was talking about before. Like our culture has just been great for years. I don't think that it's anything that we do that helps maintain that. It's just we've got great kids who are pretty level-headed, don't have big egos, and 3/4 of the team is going to be back next year and recognizes the hard work that went into this year and last year. So I don't have any worries that they're going to be ready to get to work in the fall.
Is it too early?
Repeat.
I'll let you guys.
I'll steer that train.
I mean, that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
You don't go into any year with something short of a national championship. So we're going to do everything that we can to be
Ryder
back.
Garnsey on the scene. You're going to see him next weekend, week 1 of the PLL.
We got to buy.
Oh, that's right. We
gotta buy.
Yeah, when do you think it's okay for Liam and Pat to show up to training camp?
That's a great question.
Oh, I don't want to speak for
Ossello said they show up when they want.
Yeah, I don't.
You're in a trickier boat. Never mind. I'll get you out of here.
Neither of them are on my team, so I'll let them handle that. Show up. You know what? Like I said, they're not on my team. Show up next summer. We don't need to see you guys. We don't need to see you guys this summer. See you next summer.
That's awesome.
I love that. Well, thanks for coming on. Really
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
it.
Having me, guys.
Thank you.
Have a cookie, please. I'm not gonna eat all these.
Yeah.
And they're awesome.
Miles Duval, take him home.
You got one? Yeah.
Thank you.
I love the fact that he's known as this trash talker.
Nicest
Probably
guy.
gets bad pub
Nicest
from that.
guy.
One of the nicest guys. Like I said, I was there in the fall. We did a doc on the squad. One of the nicest guys ever.
Very well spoken as well.
Very well spoken. Low-key guy, is in it for the team just like the rest of the guys.
Also one of the most legendary high school highlight tapes of all time.
Let's not forget, whenever somebody does a dead fish, who do they think of?
Ryder Garnsey.
I'm going to go
Roll
get
the
the
clip.
best freshman defenseman in the country
Shawn
right
Lyght?
now, Shawn Lyght.
Let's see
He's
if
standing
Miles
over
has
there.
any pull to
I
continue to
had
keep his
Garnsey.
spot.
Yeah, let's go.
That's the only thing keeping him on set right now.
Yeah. Brett, just let us know. He does have the Google form live in the description. Please fill that out for next episode. Let's see what he can do. I still have to go to the bathroom so bad. It's all good, though. We're doing it live here. The cops were trying to kick people out.
Jordan, 96, 97.
Three-peat.
Back-to-back, baby.
Three-peat.
Three-peat en route.
En
Three-peat en
route.
Four-peat.
I like that.
Does Cop have a little change of heart or what?
Oh, Miles, it looks empty-headed. He looks like a guy that just walked up to the bar and got negged by a girl. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, that's a no.
Yeah. She'll call me later.
Scoping. Oh, here we go.
Right here.
What up, big boy? Good to see you. Hop on down.
Congrats, big dog.
There you go. Put these guys on.
Yeah, take a seat.
We got another one.
Jersey native.
One here. Let's not forget about it. Introduce yourself for the fans.
I'm Shawn Lyght, freshman defender, number 90.
God,
Wow, how does
cool.
it feel?
This guy's cool.
How does it feel? 40 minutes right outside the national championship. How are we feeling?
Yeah, it feels great. It's awesome coming in as a freshman. It was a surreal moment. It still hasn't fully hit, I'll be honest, so I'm still waiting for that full kick, but it feels amazing. I love this group of guys, these 60 guys, love them. Willing to fight with them any game, so it was just great we could bring it home.
I was there in the fall, and I could really tell this whole group was we, not me. You guys are a team. No one's an individual. We had Jordan in this seat 30 minutes ago talking about the Afro. Talk to us about how much this team is so close.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. My high school, I thought we were really close, but coming here, it's the next level, something unbelievable. It's hard to explain. You kind of got to be in the locker room to kind of see it, and it's not just in the locker room. It's at lunch in the dining halls, walking to class, in kids' dorm rooms. It's just, we're always together, tight-knit group, and it's just a blast to be a part of.
Being a freshman, like you said, weren't part of the team last year that won for the first time. Coming into this year, what were the doubts? What were everything?
Yeah, I would say the doubts are definitely on the defensive end. Losing Chris Fake, an unbelievable defender, and Chris Conlon, who we didn't know was coming back until winter break. So a lot of doubts were on the defense, that we didn't know who our cover guy was going to be, and just everyone bought into the system. We didn't have one guy want to be like the man. We all just played team defense, and it was having Lee and Entenmann in the cage supporting us. It made it that much easier. So
yeah, let me piggyback off that. Just having Liam as the goalie that he is and the leader that he is. How did that help you as a freshman defender? What does Liam kind of say to you with the shots that he wants? Overall, how was the experience of Liam being the senior leader?
I wouldn't want another goalie when I'm a freshman, especially playing in the ACC, playing against the best people. He's given me confidence from day one. Before I even got here, he was texting me about all the confidence he had in me and faith he had in me. So it was just great that when I got here, I was comfortable. I knew I could go ask him questions with what he'd like to see, what he didn't like, and he helped me better my game. And it was just unbelievable to be able to play with him in his final year, and especially as me as a freshman.
What is the shot that Liam is asking his defenders? He's like, I want this shot. What does he say? Like, what is it? Is it outside top left? Where is he wants the shots from?
I won't spoil his secrets, but there aren't many.
I think the big secret is the guy that shoots on the most is Ryder Garnsey.
Yes, there aren't many shots he doesn't like to see. That kid is a stud.
Yeah,
so.
that'll be my last question. Is Ryder playing Liam this summer? Is he going to be able to sneak some by Liam?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on there?
That first matchup, I think Ryder might get him a little bit.
I love that. I love that.
It's always fun seeing them in practice when we're stretching and they're warming up. Ryder will hit a shot and he's got a crazy reaction. It's like, oh man, no one's saving that one. But it's great. So it's a lot of fun to see.
It always impresses me how freshmen are able to start in the ACC. You have to attribute it a little bit to high school lacrosse, right? Seton Hall Prep, always one of the best teams in New Jersey. How did Seton Hall Prep prepare you to start as a freshman at Notre Dame?
What a question, folks. Clap it up for Miles.
Seton Hall Prep Pirates. Shout out the Pirates. Jersey
I was
Wax.
playing the best kids in New Jersey day in, day out. Our team had unbelievable players, people who are playing on the biggest stage at college now, people who are playing good roles and big minutes. So just shout out Seton Hall and Leading Edge, playing the best competition whenever I'm playing.
Do we have any clips of the Ridgewood Seton Hall scrimmages of Miles and Shawn here playing against each other?
Did we scrimmage?
Ridgewood, we only scrimmaged last year.
Yeah, I didn't
year,
scrimmage
so you weren't there.
And I didn't play.
No, but funny
And
story.
I
I was playing JV as a junior. This guy was a sophomore on JV somehow, and he was guarding me, and then ended up going his sophomore year to varsity and starting in the playoffs.
What?
Yeah.
And he was on JV.
He
was on
Well,
JV
so
as a
End up on
sophomore.
JV.
I was on JV as a sophomore, and kind of the whole season I was just working because I knew I should have been on varsity.
Yeah.
And then I got my chance during the state tournament run.
Yeah.
And by the second game, I was playing big minutes, big roles, and it was great. Great atmosphere, great
How
time to
awesome
play.
is that? Isn't that a crazy story?
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's an insane story. What's the Irish going to look like tonight in Philly?
It's gonna be rowdy. It's gonna be
Where
rowdy.
the city,
It's gonna be
the
rowdy.
city burned down tonight.
I mean, it's a city of brotherly love, and we got
Bringing a lot of love.
We got brothers who love each other, so it's gonna be a good time.
I love that. I love that. Any last words for the fans out there?
Not much. Just go Irish, and we're gonna be back. Don't sleep on us.
Wow. Let's go.
Shawn Lyght.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. That was awesome.
He's awesome.
Absolutely, brother.
Enjoy tonight, yeah.
Shawn Lyght, what a
What a
legend.
great
You're gonna
guy.
be hearing that name for probably the next 10 years. I would
Literally.
say.
He's going to the PLO.
Going to the PLO, you'll
100%.
hear about him in college for sure.
Yeah, he's nasty.
We're gonna
I
try
think he's
to
the
finish this
unsung
thing off.
hero of the team. If
Yeah.
I had to look at one person that really stepped up in the starter minutes, that exactly what he pinpoints, just losing what they lost in the defensive end. I also think Notre Dame's second line midfield, and what Riley
maybe the third line. They have so much depth.
so much depth. But I just think that the production that they're able to get from the second line midfield from the ACC tournament on is what truly made them elite and why, in my opinion, the best team of all time.
Crazy they didn't lose an ACC game all year either.
That's
And
nuts.
that's nuts to think about.
Imagine that
the
stat.
ACC.
Imagine you heard that stat in the beginning of the year. You'd been like, no way.
Yeah,
You'd
you
said,
think
"No
they got
way."
for Dukes is though this team, the only team to beat them was Kevin Warren and the Hoyas of all teams to beat
Maybe
them.
he should shave his head for that.
that's
Maybe
what-
just like half that.
That's where my whole take came from, though, about Georgetown was after that game. I was like, I don't care that Notre Dame lost to Georgetown. I'm not worried about Notre Dame. Georgetown always does this. And
Yes,
like,
you did say
like
that.
the Notre Dame boys pointed out to me on the field, I know ball.
He knows ball.
They did say he knows ball.
He
Liam
did. That was
Entenmann
awesome.
does not think Miles knows ball.
Yo, hop on. Quick question. Come on. Come on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hop right here, right here, right here. Hey, you come up. Hey, Dev. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself for the fans.
Who knows the most ball on this podcast?
Let's go.
Dukes. You good? You
Heard it here.
On?
Clint
All right,
said
say
it.
it again.
Dukes
Say it
knows.
again.
Will Lynch.
We got Will Lynch on
We
the
got
scene,
Lynch on the
folks.
set. What do you got to say about
Fresh
Johnny
off a natty
Macaron? What do you
shit.
got to say about Johnny
That's
Macaron?
my boy.
Yeah, what do you got to say to Mac?
Dev, hop in here, Dev.
Hop on.
Here, take my chair, McLean.
Oh, Rob's kicking us out.
Just so you know, they said I know the most ball. Long Island kid, right?
Hell yeah.
How much did that help Notre Dame this year, last year, just having like a contingent of Long Island folks? I truly believe that. Like having the Chaminade connection.
No, this team's just got a bunch of studs.
Fair.
Long Island produces a few of them, but yeah, no, the whole team's a bunch of dogs. Bunch of dogs.
When you were at the press conference yesterday, were you nervous? Were you at the press conference today too? I didn't see it.
No, I was there Saturday.
Were you nervous for Saturday?
No.
You didn't go up there shaking?
No, maybe a little bit. No. No.
How much, I was there in the fall, right? This team is so we, not me. You guys are a team. We heard about the Afro. Jordan told us about it. You guys gave it to Corrigan after the game. He's busting dance moves in the locker room. What is this team atmosphere like?
I mean, everyone's got each other's backs. Everyone loves each other. Yeah, it's what it is. Like you said, it's not about me. It's about we, and everyone just wants the best for one another. So, you can kind of see that on the field. No one wants theirs, but as long as the team succeeds, everyone's juiced.
That's
Hell
awesome.
yeah, hell yeah,
That's
hell yeah.
awesome.
Elliot, any other questions?
Now they gotta get out of here. I saw the buses
I
leaving.
know.
I don't
They gotta burn Philly down.
Yeah, wait, what do we got?
They gotta burn Philly
One
down.
more to end. We got Long Island. Chaminade versus Garden City, Duke's team. Who's taking it home?
Not even close.
The G, what about the GC?
Not even
What about the
close.
Garden City?
Flyers
The
all day.
GCT.
You know we're smoking that ass.
Flyers all day.
All right, I'll take this from you, brother. Good to see you, big boy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All right.
It's going to wrap her up in the link.
All right, get
Successful.
together, get
First live
together.
show will be in Albany next week.
First live show on set here in the Philly Link. Congratulations. 30 minutes after Notre Dame's won the national championship, the Big Four Italians are here for the Mitchell Pehlke Lacrosse Show. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you're listening on audio podcast, hit that follow button. And we will see you next week live at Albany for the first week of the PLL. Anything else?
Let's do it. Let's go.
See you guys then.
See you in Albany.